Hi guys, it's Christine. Welcome back and welcome if this is your first time here. So in today's video, we're going to be opening up a box of jewelry that I purchased from America's Thrift Supply. And this is 10 pounds of repurposed mystery jewelry. And if this is indeed your first time here, my name is Christine and my channel is called Girlio. And I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay, and I do direct sales through YouTube. So if you're interested in anything you see in this video, please feel free to contact me at girliorocks@gmail.com and we can definitely work something out. And all of the instructions on how to order are listed down below in the description box. And I don't do orders through the comment section down below, so just send me an email with a screenshot and or timestamp, preferably, of the items that you're interested in, and we can definitely work something out. And shipping starts at $5 for everything under a pound. If you go over a pound, shipping will be based on location and weight. And I do ship internationally, and shipping internationally is also based on location and weight. Okay, guys, so let's dive in. And this box comes from Birmingham, Alabama. And I bought this a while back. I just haven't had a chance to open it because the 10 pounders I get a little intimidated with, and it takes me a few videos to get through usually. But I just saw ShadyNY. She unboxed a America's Thrift Supply box. She got through it in one video, so that was pretty awesome. And I want to also give a shout out to Kristen D. And I used her code to purchase this box. I hope everyone is doing well. So I'm finally back from vacation mode. My birthday was last week, and I took the day off my birthday, and I took a few days off actually, just to rest and to give my mind some, a little break, and to hang out with the family and friends. And I think it helped, and it got a little bit organized, so that was good. And I hope you guys are all doing well. So I'm going to bring the camera down. This is my second box of jewelry from America's Thrift Supply. I'm going to put this box on the floor. Okay, so, well, this is first impressions, guys. Wow, look at this big bag of jewelry. Everything is in a bag, and I see a lot of beaded items here. So let's see what's inside and hope for the best. Okay, so let's see if I can put this off over here on my table. My table's really small, so okay. So the first item out of the box, focus. Okay, we have this plastic necklace here, and it's really cool. I don't think there's any mark on this, but it's an acrylic gold tone, sort of a bronze colored chain. Really cool. There is no mark on it. This one measures in at 17-inch drop. Really cool. If anybody wants this, we'll do $3. That's kind of cool though. I think that's kind of fun. Okay. And we have this stretchy. And this is, it's got some mesh balls, but unfortunately this disco ball here is a little damaged. I think that's an easy fix, maybe. No, I think it's missing something right there. So, and this one's a little damaged too. So I think we will put this into the crafter. If anybody wants this, this one will be $1. Okay. Oh, this feels like real stone. I don't know if this is carnelian. Kind of looks like it. Oops. So this is falling apart. Okay, so the proscenium is warmed up now, so let's test these. It looks like it's carnelian. So these fall into sort of in between the jadeite spinel and the quartz amethyst citrine families. So I'm not sure, but they do kind of have the look of carnelian. So that could possibly be what it is, but if you guys know, please leave your comments down below. But we have this beautiful focal bead here and all of these chip beads here. You could definitely make a bracelet out of this. And maybe make a, yeah, you can make a bracelet out of this for sure. But I will put these in a bag, and if I find any more of these, I will also put those in a bag. And if anybody wants these, let's do this one for $4. Okay, next, what do we have? We have this guy here, which is plastic. And really interesting beads here. They're carved plastic beads. Yeah, just an interesting plastic necklace here. This is the lobster clasp here. It's very long and definitely needs a good wipe down. But let's get a measurement on him. He measures in at 13-inch drop, 26 inches around. If anybody wants this one will be $2. Okay, next we have this lovely lady. And she's brass and she has these rhinestones, really pretty. This is the back of it. And then it's on this brass chain. It's a lobster clasp. And let's get a measurement on this one. It's pretty pendant. This one measures in at about 16 inches with a 2.5-inch extender. There is some slight wear to the chain, but that is a gorgeous pendant. And if anybody wants this one will be $4. Okay, let's see what else we can get out of here. We have this stretchy, and these are faux pearls, plastic acrylic pearls. And then we have these rhinestones here. Really pretty. It's fun. There's no mark on this, and this one measures in at about 6-inch circumference. It's really pretty. And if anybody wants this fun bracelet, let's do this one for $4. Okay, we have a hair clip here, and this says something. It says Brevet, and zoom in. It says Brevet SGDG, and there's a 71 there. If this works, it does work. Really pretty, sort of a, I think, a barrette, or you put your ponytail through here, I guess. Not really sure. That's really cool, and I don't know if it's feel kind of cold to the touch. I think these are moving up towards glass, and I don't think this is sterling, but yeah, it's definitely not, but it's really cool. Really, really like this a lot. So we have that. Interesting hair clip. Okay, next we have here beautiful gold tone chain here. Looks like a rope chain. We have this earring here, which looks like turquoise and possibly some, I don't know what this one is. I forgot the name of it. But it looks like we have 3 different kinds of stones here. This could possibly be sterling, so I'll leave that off to the side. We have this rope chain here. Let me back up a little. We have this rope chain. There is no clasp on this one. It's really beautiful chain. And this one measures in at 18-inch drop, so that's 36 inches around. The pretty gold tone rope chain. Beautiful. And we have that. And let's do this one for $7. Okay. Then we have, which looks like one of those, wow, this one looks messed up. So I think this is messed up. It's a wire wrapped bangle. Possibly could be fixed quite easily. I used to wire wrap a lot of jewelry back in the day when I had the patience and yeah, the good eyesight. So I think this is an easy fix. Probably could just wire wrap this and fix this. These kind of feel cold to the touch. I don't know if these are, these kind of look like rutilated quartz, guys, right? That's so pretty. Looks like the angel hair. That one, look what's going on here. That's so interesting. So let's test this and see if this is quartz. That could be an easy fix though. Let's see, or somebody can make earrings out of this. I would definitely make some earrings out of this. Huh, so these are not quartz. They look like rutilated quartz, but they are not registering anything. They're just glass. So that's interesting. But that is very interesting. So we have this wire wrapped bracelet with some, okay. And then we have, what else do we have here? We have this necklace, which has a cross on it. It looks like a medical symbol here. And it says diabetic tetanus blood O. So I think this is somebody's medical necklace. So if anybody wants this, let's do this one for $1. We have this bracelet here, and it looks like something has come off of it. So we're going to put that into craft. And we have this bracelet, which has a little sphere, has seen better days, and a little dangle here, which looks really cute. This one measures in at 9 3/4. If anybody wants this, this one will be $1. Okay, let me back up. All right, let's see. We have some pearls here, and it's broken, so we're missing the clasp here. Really pretty though. This looks possibly vintage. These are somewhat cold to the touch. I wonder if these are glass. They do look like they are glass beads. No, they're barely moving towards glass. But we have this, and if anybody wants this, this will go into craft for $1. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have this, and this is a leather bracelet, and it says "Be set free." It's carved in there, "Be set free." And that looks sort of like pewtery. I'm not sure. There's a little bit of verdigris happening there. Full bracelet, a wrap bracelet. So let's do a measurement on this. This one is about a 6 3/4. So about 6 3/4 to maybe, let's see, to about 7 1/2 approximately. So if anybody wants this one will be $3 if anybody wants that. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. We have this necklace here, which looks like it has a little turquoise nugget here. And this chain could possibly be, no, it's not. It's a lucky U. And then I think this is a Lucky Brand necklace because there's that little clover. And then we have a little twig branch here. It's an interesting chain. I'm not really sure if something is missing or not, because it looks like there's a spring ring here, and then there's a lobster clasp here, and it's a different color. So I don't know if this has been Frankensteined or not. But we have this necklace, and this one measures in at 16-inch drop, 8-inch drop, 16 inches around. And I don't think this is real turquoise. Maybe it could be. Let's see. It's moving up past glass slightly, so I don't know what this is. We have this, and if anybody wants this, let's do this one for $3. Okay. We have some jingle bells here. Oh, what fun. Let's see if we can get it out. Wow, this is fun. This is so cute. I'm not sure what it is, but it sounds really cute. It's a double-stranded necklace. And let me show you guys. It has all of these. These look like possibly lucite acrylic cutouts with Christmas trees. And then we have these little balls, which look like frosted glass. Yeah, these are glass. And then we have the jingle bells. And the jingle bells do have a little bit of paint wear on some of the balls. Then we have a missing rhinestone there, and there, and there, and there. It's still a cool necklace. I mean, if you have this on for Christmas, nobody's going to be looking at the missing rhinestones, right? You could even remove these balls, I think. Make earrings with this. I think this is fun. So, and you can get 1 earring, 2 earrings, 3 earrings, 4 pairs of earrings right here. Christmas tree earrings. So let's do this one for $3 if anybody wants that. That is going into that. What else we have in here? Okay, we have this wire wrapped bracelet. And this one also come apart and it's broken. And these are just acrylic beads. So this will go into craft for $1 if anybody wants that one. Okay. Okay, so this looks like possibly J. Crew look-alike necklace. It's Steep Mini necklace. And I think all the rhinestones are there. Let's check out these over here. Yeah, all the rhinestones appear to be there. And this has this cord here, lobster clasp. This is not a J. Crew, it's not marked. And this measures in at 16 inches around with 3-inch extender. This is the back of it. And if anybody wants this one, let's do this one for $5. It's pretty. Okay, let's keep going. We have a stretchy pearl bracelet, and this one measures in at, this one is acrylic. It's plastic, 7-inch circumference. Anybody wants that? That'll be $1. Okay. Then we have these pretty turquoise colored glass beads, and these look like wooden beads here. This has a lobster clasp. There is some wear there. I don't know if that is sterling. It's not. It's pretty though. And let's get a measurement on this one. This one measures in at 16 inches. And this one has a 1.5-inch extender. If anybody wants this one will be $2. Okay, we have another stretchy. This will be $1. Okay, I think we have another statement-y necklace here, and this one is entwined with another necklace. So let's get this untethered. Okay, we have this navy blue statement-y necklace here, and we have all these dangles. How pretty is that? And this one is not marked, but it is very pretty. Look at that, guys. How gorgeous is that? That's really beautiful. And this one's rather large, and let's get a measurement on this. I think everything is intact here. The measurement on this guy is 20 inches around with a 3-inch extender. So if anybody wants this guy, let's do this one for $5. That's really cool. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. Okay, we have this necklace here. Which looks like, oops, there's an earring that matches. I don't see the other earring here. But there is a bonus hair. And these are acrylic beads. It's got some cat eye looking beads here too. This chain is brassy. And this one measures in at 16 inches with a 2.5-inch extender. And we have this drop earring, it's 2 inches. Let's see if we find a match to that. But if anybody wants this one will be $1. Okay, guys, let's see what else we have in here. Hoping to get through this in one video, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Okay, so we have a clamper here. Really pretty ruby red, sparkly. Or I don't know if it's sparkly, but it looks like it's glazed, sort of. Very Dorothy-esque from Wizard of Oz, and there is no mark on this. But a really pretty bangle. And this one measures in at 7-inch wrist. Really pretty. And if anybody wants this one, let's do this one for $4. That's pretty. Okay, we have this really cute plastic beaded necklace. It may be for a kid. So if anybody wants this one will be $1. Okay. Next we have this, and this looks like a snake. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's a pendant or a, not really sure, guys. That's interesting. So we have him. So we'll put him off to the side and see if we can figure out where he came from. And we have these two plastic, very interesting, just plastic, I don't know if they're bracelets. So I think these will go into craft for $1. Okay, then we have a silver tone chain, which looks like it was part of something at one point, but you have all these chains here. Somebody could definitely use these chains to make something. They're not sterling, but you could definitely make some charm bracelets. There is a little bit of wear on some of the chains. You could see that. But if anybody wants this, this will be $1 going into craft. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so, so there's let's look at this. We have a bit of knotted something here. It's very slinky, delicate chain. There is a mark on it. Whoa. Whoa, guys. So I think this says 14K. It says 14K Italy. But it looks like it's silvery, so I think this is possibly white gold. So I think this is 14K Italy. And then on the back here, it has like 3 triangles. See the mark there? But I think this chain is broken for sure. You can see. Definitely broken. So, wow. Okay, so we're going to test that and see if this is indeed 14K later. So I'll put that off to the side. Interesting. And I know Marilyn of ShadyNY also found some gold and silver in her bag. Okay, so this is really beautiful. And I don't know if this is, I believe this is, begins with the R. What's the name of this bead? I forgot. I believe this is a stone. I forgot the name of it. I think it begins with an R. So if you know what this is, please leave a comment down below, or I will also look it up and see if I can figure it out. This is 18-inch drop, so that is 36 inches around, and it's just a chip necklace. Really pretty. I've never seen one made out of this stone before, but it's really beautiful. That's gorgeous. Pink color with the blacks. Really beautiful. Love that. That's a good find. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, guys, so I untangled a few items here, and let's take a look at what we found. Okay, so the first item was this wreath necklace. It looks like it's, I don't know if it's resin or enamel, but we have this wreath here. And this chain, I don't know if it's silver tone at one point, I think. It's a spring ring clasp. Cute. And this one measures in at 18 inches. If anybody wants this, this will be $2. Then we have this guy over here. Really pretty beads here. And then these are acrylic. And silver tone. This one measures in at 14-inch drop, so that's 28 inches around the neck. If anybody wants this, let's do this one for $2. Next we have this tassel. There's 2 dangling tassels, gunmetal. I think all of the rhinestones are there. And we have sort of like a fixed lariat here. And then we have this lobster clasp. with an extender. It's sort of a meshy type chain, or box chain perhaps. So this is the top of it, and this is the bottom of it. Really pretty. And let's get a measurement on this. So from the top of the necklace to this fixed lariat, this is about 14-inch drop, 28 inches around, and a 3-inch extender. So if anybody wants this one, let's do this one for $5. Okay, next we have this bracelet here. It has all these charms. We have some textured discs, some acrylic beads, some faux acrylic turquoise. These are acrylic as well. Of different hoops and discs. So this, I think that's just open. So let's see. This is a Premier Designs. So we have a little tag there that says Premier Designs logo. It's cute. It does need to be wiped down. It's sort of an antiqued silver tone, but it's pretty. And let's get a measurement on this one. This one measures about, I'd say, 8-inch wrist up to a 9-inch wrist. Let me just make sure. I'll put this on the, yeah. So I guess it's about, at the largest, 8.5. So it's an 8-inch to an 8.5-inch wrist. This Premier Designs. And let's do this one for, $6. Okay, next we have this necklace here. And these, I don't know, I think these are acrylic. They're going up towards glass. But we have this necklace here, really pretty. Multi-layered necklace, and this is 16 inches with a 2-inch extender. Really beautiful stones, plastic and glass beads. If anybody wants this, this will be $2. And we have this necklace here, interesting pendant. And then we have these multi-strand cords, baby blue color, lobster clasp. There is no mark. There is a little bit of wear on this guy. You can see the silver plating come off. And this measures in at 12 inches with a 2-inch extender. So I believe this to be a choker. And if anybody wants this, this will be $2. So we have this necklace here, which is on this sort of memory wire, or cable wire. And then we have these beads here, which feel like they're acrylic. And then we have this beautiful pendant. I think this is acrylic as well. Yes, they're all acrylic. There is some wear. There is no mark on this. But it's pretty. It has some wear throughout. So this one will be $2 if anybody wants that. I think that will go into craft. A really, really long necklace here. Let's see what this is. Okay. We have this really, really long necklace. We have this faux suede cord. And then we have these shells, which have some chips on them. They look to be painted shell. And there's some really pretty findings on here. There's a filigree finding here. And yeah, you could definitely repurpose this and make some earrings. These are acrylic. So there's some shell here and some acrylic. That's the top of it. And this is the bottom of it. There's definitely some really fun findings on here. You could definitely repurpose this for sure. But the shells do show some wear throughout. You can see that. So if anybody wants this, we'll do this one for, I'm going to put this into craft, so I'm going to let this go for $1. Okay, and next, okay, we have this necklace here. It's gold tone. It has acrylic faceted pendant with all of these little dangles. These are all acrylic, some faux cat eye. Some acrylic cat eye. And it's just cute. It's a cute necklace. And so let's get a measurement on this. It does need a good wipe down. This one measures in at about 16 inches with a 2-inch extender. So if anybody wants this one will be, let's do this one for $3. That's pretty. And we have this necklace here with the 3 rhinestones, I believe. So there's a mark, and this is a Premier Designs as well. There's a little crazy logo that Premier Designs does. But this is really pretty. And not a bit, but that's really pretty. You have these 3 rhinestones here. Really pretty rope chain. Premier Designs. And this one measures in at 18 inches. So we have that guy. Beautiful. Okay, next we have this plastic necklace. Some faceted plastic beads and some silver tone acrylic beads. And this one measures 14 inches around the neck. If anybody wants this, this will be $1 going into craft. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's see, we have this necklace here, and it says Harley Davidson. Interesting bell here. This looks like a zipper pull off of possibly a jacket or a bag. And this chain here says J&S. I don't know if this actually belong together. Possibly not, I'm thinking. This is top of this chain, and then we have the Harley Davidson sort of a pull, zipper pull. I don't think this is sterling. Nope. So we have this. Okay, we have one of these apple seed. I think this was a necklace at one point, or these are just loose beads ready to be repurposed as something. So if anybody wants these apple seeds, let's do this one for $1. Okay, next we have this plastic necklace, which looks like it's crocheted, sort of, but fortunately it's broken right there. Or is it? Oh, it's not broken. Is it broken? No, it's not broken. That's part of the design, I think. It's okay. So these are all acrylic. They're really pretty peachy color, and this sort of orangey colors here. Really beautiful collar bib necklace. And this measures in at 12 inches around the neck with a 3.5-inch extender. Really pretty. If anybody wants this one, let's do $4 on that. That's cute. Okay. And we have this necklace here, which has a cameo and a little skull, a little heart, a spear, a spike, faux pearls. And we have some more faux pearls. And then we have a tag here. And this one says etc. I don't know if that's a mall brand. It's a really cute necklace. Very sweet. And this one measures in at see, about a 16-inch wearable length with 3-inch extender. If anybody wants this, let's do this one for $3. That's cute. And we have this mesh knotted necklace. So this is the top of it. It's one you throw over your head. And this is the bottom of it. It's pretty. Now let's get a measurement on this one. This one is 15-inch drop, so it's 30 inches wearable like. And if anybody wants this one will be $4. Okay. Really curious to see what this is attached to. We have this necklace here that's on a bead ball chain. It's silver tone. There's a little bit of tarnishing on the clasp, on the chain itself. And then we have this interesting ball that looks like it's all wire wrapped with painted silver tone wire. We have that, and let's get a measurement on this one. This one measures in at 18 inches with a 1-inch extender. And if anybody wants this one will be $1. Then we have this multi-stranded necklace made of glass sea beads. And then we have this lobster clasp here, gold tone, and really pretty beads on here. Got this bronzy brass beads. Some of the coating, I think, has come off on some of these beads here. But it's pretty nonetheless. This one measures in at 14 inches with a 3-inch extender. If anybody wants this one will be $2. Okay, we have this necklace here, which unfortunately is broken. I think all it needs, so I think all you have to do is hook that back on. This is a really pretty necklace. These beads are got a good weight to them. They're silver tone, and then you have these sort of brassy colored beads here. I think these are sterling. No. Really pretty beads. There is some wear on them. So you can see some tarnishing happening there. But really pretty. If anybody wants this will go into craft for $1. There's some really cool craft pieces in this bag. So far, a crafter's paradise. I think this is a sweater clip, I believe. Yeah. I believe this to be a sweater clip or a stocking clip where you hold up your stockings to your garter belt. I'm not quite sure. We have this. And if anybody wants this, this one will be $3. Okay. We have this. Sorry guys, I get really bad allergies when I open some of these boxes. So we have this feather earring here, really pretty. Let's see if we find a match. And we have this bracelet here with a lobster clasp. This is really pretty, silver tone and gold tone. There is no mark on this, but really beautiful. I like that a lot. The chain link. And this one measures in at about a 7.5-inch circumference. So if anybody wants this, let's do this one for $4. Okay. Then we have this really cool necklace that says Lucky You. So I think this is a Lucky brand. I think. Because we have a flower all these happy faces and an enameled flower here. And this is just interesting because it has this sort of a tie clip clasp. So I guess you could wear it like that. But there is some wear on the back of this clasp. Really cool though. That's the back of it. And let's take a measurement of this guy. So this measures approximately 7.5 inch drop. And yeah, so this is really cute. Let's do this one for 7. And next we have this multi-cord necklace, art glass, and there's the clasp, really pretty. And this one has a measurement of 16 inches with a 2-inch extender. Really pretty. And if anybody wants this one, let's do this one for $4. Okay, next we have this necklace, which has this really cool stone here, and these wood beads, and they have these caviar type beads in between them, and we have a brass chain, and we have this little tassel here. And so let's get a measurement on this one. This one measures about 15-inch drop, and it has an extender of about 2 inches. And so let's go ahead and test the stone and see what it could be. I'll bring the Bracelets over and let's test it. So this is registering in the quartz family. So I believe this to be a dyed quartz. Really pretty faceted stone with the tassel. And if anybody wants this one, let's do this one for $8. Okay guys, so I'm really curious about this piece here with the big chain. But let's take a look at, let's take a look at this chain first. What is it? Could it be a belt? I think it could be. Yeah, I think it's a belt. Let's see if we can get this to sit right for you guys. Okay guys, so this is a belt, and it's very beautiful. It has a very beautiful design on here. You can see it has etchings on it and these stones. And yeah, I'm not sure what these could be, if they're glass. But let's see, let's test it and see. I believe this to be some sort of a resin. It's moving towards glass. But we have this Chico's. It's a Chico's belt. And there's the Chico's tag. There we go. And it has this interesting clasp here. And it's a belt. Really beautiful belt. And so let me try and get a measurement of this for you guys. So this guy measures about 22 inches to 38 inches long. So we have this beautiful Chico's belt. What a great find. And next we have this very beautiful necklace here. And this is acrylic, I believe. Really pretty pendant here. Really gorgeous chain. Interesting balls here on the chain. And let's see if we can get a measurement on this for you. This measures 13-inch drop. I think about 14-inch drop. So that's 28 inches wearable length. But very pretty. And it has an extender of about 2 inches. So we have this. And if anybody wants this, let's do this one for $4. Okay guys, so that's all she wrote. Oh, wait a second, I forgot to test that little piece of chain that we found early on. So let's test this and see if this is 14 karat. So we're going to take the chain and give it a good rub here and see if we can get a good scratch. Sometimes it's really hard to get a good scratch with these chains here, and we'll also do a scratch of the clasp itself. Okay, and then we are going to take our 14K solution, which I have here somewhere. Here we go. Here's the 14K solution, and we're going to place it on top of the scratch. And if the scratch stays and it doesn't get eaten up by the acid, then we have 14 karat gold on our hands. And sometimes you have to wait a little bit because sometimes it'll take a little bit to eat up, but it looks like the scratch is staying. So I believe this to be 14 karat gold. How awesome is that? I mean, it's a little piece of gold here, and I'm not even sure what to do with it. In the past, I've taken it to a jewelry store in Chinatown, and I think I got a little bit cheated when I went to exchange what I had for money. So I'm not exactly sure where to take this piece of gold, but I will do some research. If you guys have any ideas of where I should take this little piece of gold to, please let me know. Okay guys, so yeah, we found some 14K in this box, and here it is. But yeah guys, let me know what you thought about this box overall. I think this piece of 14K is really cool. I hope it is worth something. So I'll put that away right there. So, okay guys, yeah, let me know if you had any favorites in this box. I think this Chico's was definitely a fave. This belt is pretty cool in my book. What else did we find in here? I think this hair clip was definitely really, really cool. What else? I think this chip necklace is pretty awesome. And I'm not sure, did we see anything else in this box? And of course the 14K. So yeah guys, let me know what your thoughts were on this box. I think it was okay. It was definitely more of a crafter's paradise, except for these few items here. Yeah, but I'm happy with these items here. Leave your comments down below. Leave your insights. I love hearing from you guys, and I love when you share your knowledge. Yeah. So I definitely am curious to see what's in part 2. So definitely make sure that you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit that bell notification if you have not done so, and so you don't miss out on part 2. And hit that thumbs up on the way out. And most of all, guys, be well.